What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. We're diving back into yet another Arvon beer, but this time this is in collaboration with Eavesdrop Brewery out of Yorkshire, Virginia, I believe. I had to look that up. Never heard of these guys, but when Arvon's collaborating with somebody, I'm interested who they are because that's a good connection to have with Arvon, guys. So shout out to them and shout out to Eavesdrop because they have a nice collaboration brew going on. One of my favorite newer styles that I don't typically see until, I don't know, the last 6 months consistently. I've consistently seen this category. Let me know what you guys think because I think this is like a very popular beer and style at this time. So it's going to be a West Coast style Pilsner. Very underrated. It's one of my favorite styles right now. West Coast style Pilsner brewed in collaboration with Eavesdrop. So that's all it says. It's 5% ABV, and this was about $5.29 for this can. So a little bit pricey for a 5% beer, but it's Arvon, man. You can't complain. That's their beers are all $3.99 at the lowest to $6.99. That's just the range. Typically $4, $5.99 is what you're going to pay. Cool can art. Sapsucker. West Coast style Pilsner. Sapsucker. That's interesting. So I don't know if it's going to be piney. I don't know if it's going to be sappy. But kind of funny that it's a West Coast beer coming from Virginia in collaboration with. So again, really cool style that is super underrated and I feel like has only gotten more popular. Everybody's doing West Coast Pilsners or California style Pilsners. So I'm going to dive in, see what this is like with you guys, and you can tell me what you think about the West Coast style. Someone comment down below. I don't know, have you been seeing it? I have. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful in the glass. Big head. I poured slightly aggressive. Big white foamy head sitting on top. Pretty clear, a little bit of chill haze on her. Golden yellow, a little bit of honey yellow in there, and moderate carbonation streaming to the top. It's gorgeous. You guys can see that. Look at that camera. Focus back on me now. Let's go to an aroma, see what we're working with here. Yeah, it smells kind of hopped up. It just smells more hoppy and maybe even slightly citrusy compared to a normal Pilsner. It smells like it could be piney too. Like I feel like Sapsucker makes sense, potentially, if it's the right flavor complex here, but it smells really clean and hoppy in a delicate way. A little bit of like sweet honey pine. And just a nice bit of citrus underneath. I don't know if that'll follow suit. Almost smells dank in a way. I don't know. Maybe my nose is deceiving me. Let's dive in. Sapsucker. Cheers. Ooh. Super clean. Wow. A little bit of graininess. A little bit of grainy malt. Almost like a dash of corn in there. This is like one of the softest Pilsners I've ever drank. Like it is so easy to drink this. Like the carbonation level smooth. The mouthfeel smooth, like almost marshmallowy soft. That is next level mouthfeel. I mean, this is easy to put down. There's not much to this guy though. It's a little bit hopped up. Not quite as hoppy as I'd intended this to be, I guess, from my own perspective. I thought it'd be a little bit more harsh on the hoppiness. I thought there'd be a little bit more bitterness. I mean, it's just soft honey sweetness. A little bit of corn, a little bit of graininess and the maltiness. But so light, so delicate, so refreshing, borderline marshmallowy Pilsner mouthfeel. Never really had one like this. There is some sort of like lemon sweetness that's integrated into the malt as well. There is like some bit of citrus, and I don't know if it's just that kind of, I don't know, it tastes lemony to me if I was going to guess on something. There's something extra in that front end that integrates itself into the beer. It's just super easy to put it down. I love this. Just a little bit of like floral dankness and just a touch of honey sweet pine. Unusually soft. Unusually soft. And it is just a slight bit of hoppiness, a dank herbaceousness just sitting underneath the beer. It's almost not noticeable, but it just adds to the delicacy of that mouthfeel. It's just so easy going. I love this. A little bit of the hoppiness coming out, a little bit more of that grittiness. It's just good, guys. I don't know how to put it. It's not like it's super complex, but for a Pilsner, I really enjoy the mouthfeel. I really enjoy the drinkability, and I've never seen such softness in a Pilsner like this. Like, yes, that's an easy drinking beer 9 times out of 10. This one's next level soft. And then again, that little bit of pine, that little bit of sweetness, that little bit of grittiness on the back end, just to give you that extra hop profile, but not overwhelming. Just the best easy drinking hoppy Pilsner I've ever gotten, for sure. But I've had more hopped up Pilsners too, so this isn't anything harsh. This isn't anything that would put off a drinker that likes light beers. Just beautiful mouthfeel. Guys, it's a Pilsner. I'm going to go with it's a Pilsner. Why would you rate this high, right? You shouldn't. I love this beer. I would drink this all the time. Man, and it's so flavorful for being 5% and just unusually flavorful. This is up there for one of the best hoppy Pilsners I've ever had. My other one locally that I love is at Silver Spruce, and that's one of the best beers I've ever had. That's a German Pilsner. This one's, man, it's just up there. I'm going to go with a 4.19 out of 5. It's a Pilsner. Why am I rating it that high? Softness, drinkability, flavor, integration, all amazing. What a great collaboration beer, and an underappreciated category. If you guys don't like this style, this West Coast Pilsner, jump on the train, man. It's an awesome place to be. Yeah, 4.19 out of 5. It's been the Sapsucker, one of the better beers in underrated categories I've had in a long time. Yeah, that's where I stand today, guys. Thanks for being here. Cheers.